So today I want to talk about the mechanics of a spiritual awakening. Like, how does it work physically that someone is able to suddenly understand these deeper concepts after going through a dark period of time in their life? And this concept actually just came to me today. I kind of received the understanding of it. And I'm going to explain how that works. It's a process of expanding your perception, and it happens as you ascend the frequencies from getting yourself out of that dark place. So I'm going to explain what that means exactly. So in terms of vibration, we're all vibrating particles that give off the illusion of physical matter, but we're on energy and frequencies, and our emotion and our state of being has a frequency that can be measured. And so, like I said, that a spiritual awakening sometimes can happen over time, or sometimes it can be triggered from a deep dark place, and that's kind of like your personal growth pattern. Like, either you're kind of growing and growing slowly and slowly, or you go through a really tough time, and then it's like a slingshot effect. Like, you go through this tough time, and then boom, your growth like explodes after that. So what is this growth in terms of frequency is healing these parts of yourself that cause you to get to that dark place mentally, emotionally. And so once you heal it and transform it, you can reach higher levels of frequency, because you've transformed those lower frequencies, and you just you ascend in the frequencies, essentially, because you're not carrying around that dark stuff with you anymore. So yeah, I mean, it's that dark place that motivated you to transform it. So that's why it's a slingshot effect. So you rise quickly through the frequencies, and in terms of perception and understanding of the way reality works, we are limited to to our human perception, right? And our personality, and this illusion of physical reality, we're limited to this kind of one viewpoint and angle of reality through this visual perception, through this body, through my senses, through this personality, through this human being that I'm occupying and I'm experiencing reality through. I'm limited to these perceptions. And as you ascend the frequencies, because we have spectrum of frequencies in this physical dimension, and as you rise and rise frequencies and frequencies and frequencies, those frequencies go through the upper dimensions, and that's how we can project our consciousness out of this physical reality, by rising up the frequencies. So as we heal and we create that slingshot effect and we rise up the frequencies, then that's how the spiritual awakening occurs, because we have risen to a much higher frequency from healing those darker parts, those lower frequencies, and transmuting them within us. So we're able to grasp higher level concepts and higher levels of perception and understanding from being in a higher frequency. So mechanically, or like physically understanding how a spiritual awakening occurs is by reaching a higher frequency and being able to understand and perceive from that higher frequency. It's a higher frequency level of understanding. And it's something that we wouldn't have been able to understand while we were vibrating at a lower frequency, while we were in that lower, darker part of our life, because we wouldn't even be able to understand these concepts and hold them in our conceptual awareness, because we weren't vibrationally compatible to those concepts. So as you ascend, you become vibrationally resonant with these higher level concepts, and you're able to grasp them, you're able to understand them. And that's why it's not a concept that's learned from hearing it or from a book. It's something that you gain experientially, because you're able to grasp it and understand it yourself. And so that's what it is. And this concept just came to me today, and that's just an example of, as you're ascending the frequencies, you're able to grasp these concepts. Like it just came to me. I just suddenly got it. Like I suddenly understood it, and it came from within me. Like I understood it from myself. I didn't learn it from anywhere. That's what it is. So you're able to kind of download this understanding because you're able to hold space for it, because you're vibrationally compatible to it. So yeah, that's just how exciting growth and spiritual awakening and spiritual awareness is, because as you heal and as you gain more clarity on reality and life and our experience, then you're able to become a more suitable container for these higher level concepts that you receive. And it just keeps growing and growing. You keep ascending higher and higher in frequencies, and you keep understanding more and more and deeper, and that's the journey of growth. So I hope this helped you. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and thanks for watching.